Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Cahias, and I'm going to walk us through budgeting for our health. We know there's a lot of factors that go into this, including our grocery bill and gymnasiums that we like to go to. So let's go in and see what we're actually budgeting if we decide that we want to participate with some essential oil company. And this particular one is going to focus on doTERRA products, but you can kind of see the difference of price if you decide that you want to go with a different company as well. I personally prefer a therapeutic grade quality because I know where they are sourced. I know that I can trust doTERRA as a company, and I personally have seen the effects and the difference between some of the ones that I can buy at my health food store versus the ones that I can get through doTERRA. So let's take a look while I share my screen, and I will show you some of the line items that I think should go into our budgets. Here we are. Let me reduce my screen here. All right, so if we're going to talk about budgeting for our health, we budget for everything else, so we should budget for the things that we need to preserve good health, to help us get better faster, and also for long-term health. This doesn't mean that I want to feel like I'm 80 when I'm 40. I want to feel like I'm 40 when I'm 80. So here are some of the things that I consider factors into our budget and things that we need to budget for. Doctors, including co-pays, and this can be dentists, this can be healthcare providers, this can be pediatricians. The next thing would be food, of course, because health food, anything that we eat is actually part of our health. Hygiene, including shampoo, toothpaste, and all the others. Cuts and scrapes, because we have to have some type of product on hand that's going to help take care of those items. Anytime we go to the gym, we typically use a muscle cream or something to be able to help support us when we're working out. Sleep aids. This is actually a big one because a lot of people who struggle with their health also complain that they have problems with their sleep. Cold and flu, and this can be anything from seasonal allergies to taking care of a cough, bronchitis, or any of these serious things that we like to talk about. I also will put in here, if you want to put into the caveat of just everyday headaches and migraines, things that are just common everyday issues. And then finally, our vitamins. This one is not always part of our budget. Unless you are one of those that budgets for every specific thing, you may have included this in your food items. I personally like to do that because I find it to be a supplement, which means that it is actually part of the food category for me. Let's look at a live a wellness lifestyle type of guide. This one actually can come with our live guide. If you're interested in seeing the full sheets, then please let me know. You can comment below and I will provide that link for you. It is a full booklet that will walk you through how to use different items. There's different recipes, including for cleaning and all of this. So when we look over here to our left, when we talk about proactive medical care, this means that we're going to know that we need doctors. We need to go to a dentist every 6 months or so. We need to go to a doctor for a physical and make sure that we're doing well. We also need doctors for diagnosis to know what those underlying problems are so that we can better treat them. But then that gets into our informed self-care. This means that we actually need to be wise about how we're taking care of ourselves, including with our food and the intake that we have. Things to protect us and restore us, including our immune system and cellular health. Then we go into reducing toxic load, which can mean that we possibly need to detox some of the things that we've been putting into our bodies, including drinking from plastic water bottles, or whether it's taking any type of over-the-counter or prescription type of drugs. Anything that we have put into our bodies that is not easily absorbable for nutrition sometimes takes longer to process and can build up as toxins in all of our cleaning type of organs, such as our liver and our appendix. If we move on into our rest and stress management, this means that we need to calm down those free radicals that are causing our cells to die off faster. So we need to calm our bodies, calm our blood pressure, all of that. Then we get into exercise, of course, and this is daily activity. This is not 3 times a week at the gym. This is daily activity that you're actually doing. Now, for those of us who like to raise our heart rate to be able to get stronger, or if we go to the gym and build up our muscles, then we're going to be doing those types of activities as often as we deem necessary for ourselves, and sometimes even to an extreme. So that's when we get into our muscle creams, and we really want to help our muscles and our support so that we can continue to function and recover faster. Then, of course, we have our standard of everything, the foundation for which we actually have our health, and that is eating. Eating right means that we need to provide our bodies with absorbable nutrition that is going to give us the proper bacteria to balance our gut health, as well as our heart health and our blood cells. All of this factors in to everyday maintenance and good health and for times of recovery. All right, so this is when I get into what items are the most beneficial. Supplements are an absolute must in my life. I know that supplemental care for my kids and for myself is going to be necessary long-term for long-term health. I know that when I want to reduce toxic load, that means that I need to remove toxic foods, anything from deli meats that may have preservatives to sodas and things like that that may add toxic load to our systems from the inside. Then we also need to take into consideration the personal care items that we're putting onto our skin, because it is the largest organ of our body. This means that if we are putting something onto our skin, it is eventually going to go inside of our bodies and cause either a toxic load or cause a cleansing. Household items are another one, including glass cleaners, toilet cleaners, countertop cleaners, disinfectants. So we want to make sure that we're not adding a chemical into the air that our lungs are taking in and therefore our bodies are also absorbing. And then, of course, we have to have first response care. This is anything from the boo-boos that our kids get to fevers, coughs, sore throats, those aches and pains, headaches and migraines, and even anxiety and stress. So we have to have things on hand that we can immediately go to without worrying that we're going to add toxic to us, or to be able to reduce a symptom that we find. And any time that we actually will have that initial grab for an ointment or grab for a cough lozenge, something like that is what we always have on hand to take care of ourselves. So something to know about supplements is that you want to look for something that is a whole food supplement. This means that you're not getting something that has been hard packed and turned into a compressed mineral into a vitamin. You want something that's loose packed and not packed stored for long periods of time, because the longer vitamins and minerals are processed and the harder they are packed, the longer they are stored, they actually can literally turn into rocks. So please be careful of the sourcing of your supplements and your vitamins. The next thing you want to make sure of is, of course, because the roots of a plant feed from their soil, and the soil is provided nutrition and all of the support it needs from the environment, from the rain, from the altitude, and from the climate around them, as well as any pesticides or anything that is used on them. So make sure that your supplements, including any essential oil supplements, are cleanly sourced from soil that is soil rich for body beneficial minerals. The combinations that may work right for us, including these supplements, we want to make sure that they take care of sleep, they take care of energy, they take care of mental clarity, they help our adrenal glands and our body to detox, and they help our hair, skin, and nails, as well as our intestinal and digestive functions. All right, so let's look a little bit as the food versus supplements category really quick, because I know a lot of people say, well, I eat healthy. I eat all organic and I don't get any processed foods. I don't eat fried foods. And while that may be wonderful and perfect for your life, sometimes our bodies still have what we call seasonal allergies, or we still have issues that are going on in our health that we need to take care of. So this is when we look at food versus supplements. Food must be broken down, digested, and processed for nutrition to actually be absorbed. Obviously, it goes through a digestive process, even from the saliva of our mouths, the grinding of our teeth, breaking it down so we can swallow it, then go into our stomach acid, and then go even further down into the intestinal tracts and further down into our guts so that we can eventually get rid of the things that we couldn't process. Then we go into supplements. These should be more easily absorbable because they should be a concentrated nutrition that your body doesn't have to burn off most of the nutrients before it actually has a chance to gain the benefits of what you took in. Supplements should be nutritious but easily absorbed. So that's, again, why we want to look at a whole food supplement. Food is like a fuel. Okay, if you think of it like the gas we put in our car, food can help us get from one part of our day to the next. right? And every so often we need to refuel because either our blood sugar drips or we need to have something to keep us from getting that hunger pain. Other things like supplements are more like a traveling internal IV, something that you would get like from the hospital when you're not able to eat anything. Typically what happens is, yeah, your mouth might still crave food, but you're getting everything you need to sustain your body for that time. So what happens is when your body has a supplement, it travels with you wherever you go. And that means that you're going to have something that is supporting your body all day long. Let's look at a few of the supplements, and I apologize for the blurry photo here, but this one is like fuel support and to fortify your system. So when we talk about getting supplements into our bodies, I like to go to the Lifelong Vitality first. I have noticed a huge difference between the supplements I used to take, which I was totally against leaving. I absolutely loved my supplements. They were whole food, and I believed that the source was pure. But there's something very different about the combination of different supplements and different supplemental companies. So definitely do your research. This is the one that I have come to grow and love and notice that for my cellular health, for my food nutrients, and for my omegas, my body feels better. I sleep better. And so this is the trio on the left, your XE Omega, your Alpha CRS Plus, Microplex VMZ. This trio is called the Lifelong Vitality Pack to fuel and support your body. The next one over here is our Digest Zen Terrazyme supplement. This is your digestive enzyme, and I'll get further into that in just a moment. The next one would be our PB Assist, and this is to fortify and optimize your GI tract and to support your digestion, as well as to support immunity. Any type of prebiotic and probiotic, that is what you're looking for. You want something that's going to support your system with good bacterial health. This is what they look like. So our gold one over here, to me, this one is gold. It is worth every penny because it has helped my brain to function to where I don't feel like I have a brain fog anymore. They are mostly whole food, and these first two, there's whole food there. If you look at our E Omega, that red gel cap is going to be some essential oils in combination with other things. All right, so here's what they do. First off, let's look at the E Omega. So we're familiar with fish oils and how wonderful they are for our brain and for our body. The beautiful thing about these is you're not going to burp fish. So this one is the omega-3 fatty acid for heart and brain with 9 essential oils, including clove, which is the world's #1 antioxidant. And this formula actually does deliver 340 milligrams of EPA and 240 milligrams of DHA per daily serving. And this means you're going to get support for a healthy cardiovascular, immune, joint, and brain health. If we go into the middle right here with our whole food formula, this means it is bioavailable vitamins and minerals that are often deficient in our modern diets. And we can eat as perfect as we want, but oftentimes we're still missing something within our bodies that needs to sustain us for recovery from things that we've mistreated in the past. This also includes a patented enzyme delivery system to ensure that you actually get optimal nutrition absorption. A powerful antioxidant comes in our Alpha CRS Plus. This means that you're going to have an anti-inflammatory property as well as cellular energy. And these ingredients are part of a proprietary formula that is shown to support healthy cell proliferation and lifespan. It supports that mitochondria health so it stays healthy. I apologize, my husband is talking in the background, but he also works from home. The next up is the PB Assist. And why do we need probiotics? First off, you can see that there's 2 different varieties here. The first is our PB Assist Junior. This one comes in a powder form, almost like sugar type of granules, and can be swallowed down similar to a pixie stick. The next one is the PB Assist that can be swallowed down as a capsule, and it is double encapsulated, as you can see, with the prebiotic as the fiber, and then the probiotic with the microbes that is going to get those directly into the gut. I love this because it means that it's not just going to get into the stomach and burn up with the acid. It's actually going to have a chance to work its way through our gastrointestinal tract. And since our gastrointestinal tract is about 25 feet long, it is responsible for digesting and absorbing the nutrients in the foods that we eat. Well, we also eliminate some of the waste from our body. So you can see that in our digestive tracts and how healthy we are for our immune systems, we need this good bacteria to help us fight off those bacterial and viral type of things that are bombarding our bodies. All right, digestive systems. I was a Crohn's disease patient, and I didn't discover digestive enzymes until I was in my 20s. I was a teenager before they found out that I had Crohn's disease, and I was very ill. I came across the probiotic and the digestive enzymes that I absolutely loved, and I just believed it was supporting my body. And then I came across these and I decided to try them and see if there was any difference. I realized after taking this one that it really was helping to reduce gas and bloating, and it really was helping with the overall feeling that I was getting when I was eating food, even if it was healthy for me. So when we talk about regular health, whether you have had a major illness or not, we need to support our systems so that they can operate the way they're supposed to. These are support for your system. This is something that is going to be able to get into your system to provide you with digestive proteins, fats, and a complex carbohydrates, sugars, and fibers to help your system do what it's supposed to do. This also contains a tummy tamer blend of peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed so that it can help to get into your system easier and help to calm any type of stomach upset. They also make them for kids, guys. This is a wonderful way for you to help your kids stay healthy and to be able to support their bodies with all of the germs that they're around from church to school. And just because their bodies are growing and changing all the time, they often get weaker during those times of growth so that they get more affected by anything that's out in public. So again, this is going to be your omegas, and this one is going to be in a liquid form here on our left, the IQ Mega. It's going to taste like orange, so it's not going to taste like fish. The next one is going to be a chewable tablet of your multivitamin. And then our final one is, of course, the Pixie Stick version, if you want to say it like that, for the probiotic for kids. You can add these on for a cheaper price anytime you get the adult version of the Lifelong Vitality Trio. That's your Microplex, your E Omega, and your CRS. You can add on a kids kit of the A2Z and the IQ Mega for $25 instead of $39.50. Here's a little bit of something for us starting this April 15th through May 15th that doTERRA wants to encourage us to restart our systems and to reset our daily habits. So this one is a limited time offer of a kit that you can get a reduced price for all of these. You're going to be able to get this at wholesale cost for $185, and it's going to include 5 different oils. They're all 5 milliliter, which includes 83 drops of each oil. Lavender, frankincense, balance, lemon, and on guard all have different benefits, as you can see right here on the left. You're going to get your Lifelong Vitality Trio, plus your digestive enzymes, plus your pre and probiotic and the PB Assist, and my husband's and my absolute favorite muscle cream of Deep Blue Rub. All right, another kit that I like to recommend for family wellness is the Family Wellness Kit. This one doesn't give you oils to diffuse. This one is your swipe and go type of kit. It's still going to give you your Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's still going to give you the A to Z chewable for the kids, plus it's going to give you the PB Assist Junior for them. And it's going to give you a 1-year membership for free. Plus it'll give you the 9 different oils to help your systems. On Guard, Melaleuca, Digest Zen to help with tummy upset, Breathe to help with respiratory, Peppermint for headaches and cooling down fevers, Frankincense to help overall cell health, Lavender for good sleep, and then you have a Deep Blue Touch to help with muscle aches, Cheer for helping to cheer your kids up, Peace for calming us down. Here's a cost breakdown for you so you can see the price. Lifelong Vitality Trio, I typically recommend that people start with 2 of each per day. And if you do that, 2 people taking 2 of each per day, it will last them for 30 days for $79.50, of course, before shipping and tax. If you look at the kids supplements, when you add it to that, then you can get those, as I said, for that $25 instead of the $39.50. Plus then you can add in your PB Assist Junior for $24.50 at wholesale cost. If you look at this nice big tag right here, if you purchase the Lifelong Vitality individually, you're going to spend $158.50. So you are getting these for just about $80 less if you buy them as the trio, and they're going to support every part of your body for your health. All right, here's the upper end of something that I would recommend for a monthly type of purchase. Upper end. This means you're going to get something for good sleep, you're going to get something for immune support, and you're going to get your Lifelong Vitality to support your body and your brain health. You'll also get the digestive enzymes, the PB Assist, and the kids supplements for $231 at wholesale. This also is going to start paying you back. So if you look at the green number on the right-hand side that says PV 172.00, that PV is actually how doTERRA determines giving you bonus offers. This means that if you purchase something like this before the 15th of any month, you can earn a free product, whatever that free product of the month may be. It's always a surprise, and they offer it starting on the 1st of each month, and they announce it that day, and then it ends on the 15th of the month. You'll also earn 100% of your shipping costs back in points, and you'll earn up to 30% back in reward points, which can be used to spend on product. Lower end budget monthly items can be something like On Guard beadlets, which can be swallowed down even by a child who's maybe not able to swallow down pills. Something that you can put into yogurt or even into an applesauce just to swallow down easily. That is your doTERRA On Guard beadlets, and I apologize for the mistake on the left-hand side. The PB Assist Junior still, because the probiotic is so important for overall gut health, which can help with a number of different issues. And my kids are now home from school, so you're going to start hearing some of them, as you heard my daughter already whistling and probably some toilets flushing in the background. But you're also going to get the kids' chewables and liquid omega, and again, it does not taste like fish. So this is on the lower end. If you wanted to do something monthly to support the adults and the kids in your home, this is something you can do for $144 at wholesale. And again, you can still earn points on that. The one thing you would miss out on this, if you look at the PV on the right at 105, is that you're going to be missing out on the product of the month if you purchase it by the 15th. The product of the month club is when you purchase 125 PV or more by the 15th of any month. This means you will automatically receive a free gift from doTERRA when you purchase it through the Loyalty Rewards program. This is a way that they get to reward customers for their purchases, because when you're a loyal customer, shouldn't you get rewarded? Shouldn't you get free products? I think so, and I don't like to shop any other way. I don't like to shop retail. I don't like to shop without getting extra bonuses. All right, finally, let's look at the reduced toxic load in the house. Here are some options for you to reduce some of those toxic loads. So instead of using something like from an aerosol can or containing bleach, you can use a vinegar, you can use borax, you can use water, of course, and combine it with some of your favorite cleaning essential oils like lemon oil and On Guard or even Melaleuca. On Guard cleaning concentrate is available, and it only takes a couple of tablespoons to a lot of water to be able to make a cleaner for glass, toilets, kitchen counters, and just general overall cleaning, and you're not going to toxify the home or cause any poisoning if your kids should lick the counter when they're done. And the next thing, of course, would be the On Guard laundry detergent. This is one that has a beautiful, oops, I apologize, let me get back, has a beautiful aroma of cinnamon, clove, and just overall clean. A friend of mine just recently said it kind of smelled like her doctor's office, and I wonder if that doctor's office was actually diffusing On Guard to repel some of the germs. So On Guard is actually becoming more and more popular because of its cleaning properties. You can actually Google search On Guard versus Clorox or On Guard versus Lysol in order to see some of the science experiments that kids are doing, and even some that doctors are doing, to see just how powerful these ingredients are at killing germs. 100% unrevivably dead. All right, personal care and first response products that doTERRA carries, because they're not just an essential oil company. This includes shampoo and conditioner, hair serum, and hair gel. This includes body wash, body scrub, body butter, body lotion, mud mask, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, hand soap, facial cleansing systems. And that means that there's 3 of them to choose from, but you can mix and match. They come in wonderful kits that reduce the cost even from wholesale. And then if you decide to mix and match, you can do so. Plus, there's so much more that doTERRA provides, because they don't just do the #1 in the world essential oil product because of their sourcing from artisanal farmers and from scientific laboratories with third-party testing, as well as just the overall company humanitarian acts, but they also support our bodies for reducing that toxic load. Here's some of the things that we need to remember. Some of the products that we can take into our systems actually do contain stuff that is also found in jet fuel and that can damage our systems. So when you're looking at products that actually work and to help reduce toxic load, consider these. Obviously, not everyone can use everything, so definitely read the ingredients if you're someone with sensitive skin or has an allergic reaction to different ingredients. All right, how do you budget for your health? I want to take us all the way back to the beginning to look at our slide of our budget. All of these things factor in. If you have never factored in supplements or essential oils to your healthcare regimen, please do so. This is a way that you can begin to support your bodies, to help them fight off these illnesses that are constantly going around, to give yourself some better health, to help your body recover from these aches and pains that we go through, and to even help you have more recovery time when you sleep. So that when you go to the doctor, you're not going there for a sick visit anymore. You're going there because maybe there's something more extreme that you can't identify. Maybe there's something that you were treating at home and you're not quite sure how to do that because you don't know what it is. Maybe it's just simply because, hey, it's my wellness visit and I just want to see what's going on with the ticker. I got to check my heart and make sure I'm doing okay. The doctor's visits and things like that should start to minimize the more you are more aware of your self-care. And that's with this one right here. Remember, your informed self-care is one that we need to begin to develop again as a nation and as a person and as a family. It is something that has dwindled down over time, and we have stopped educating ourselves about how to care for ourselves naturally. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and talk to you directly. I appreciate your time, and I know this was probably talked really fast and a lot of different slides, and I want you to get answers. So if there's something that you're struggling with health-wise, comment below, ask me your questions, and let me help you. I'm not a doctor. I am not a healthcare professional. Although many people who have used and still use doTERRA and even wellness advocates with doTERRA have been nurses and doctors. We have doctors on staff. We have wonderful medical facilities about to open. And I know that this means greater benefits for our nation in order to provide for our health and to be able to give us options for that. So if you've got questions, go ahead and ask. I'm here kind of like a health doula, somebody who's alongside you to support you in your health journey and to help you find things that are naturally supportive of your system. I know they've worked with me, they've worked with my kids, and they've worked for many, many, many friends and family. So don't be shy, don't be scared of the unknown, and let's help find you something that can help you today with even one issue. God bless everyone, and go share the love with somebody else if you are already using these products and love them.